Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today is shop mustache time, as it's the end of May here, although this will be going up in June. So these were the products I chose to use up in May, and did I do any good? Did I yet? So I wanted to go in with this palette a lot more, and quite frankly I went in with it a couple of times. The reason why is I'm not the biggest fan. I mean, it looks pretty, but I'm just not big on it. And this only cost me $1.25 off Fragrance Direct, so I'm not too mad about it. It's possibly going to be in the declutter at some point. I will give it another go, but I think, no, I'm done with it. I also placed in this MUA palette, which is the Green Goddess palette. Really liked it. Didn't use it that many times, but a couple, maybe 4. I think I used it about 4 or 5 times actually. And I like it. I wished it was more green, because they're actually more bluey green sort of colours. I'll give you some swatches, because I didn't do this on the swatch video. Let's just do these shades. So, worst swatches ever. The lighting's a little bit off. I should turn this ring light off. Let's just... Oh, there we go. See it better now. I mean, that shade's beautiful. They're all very nice. I really like them. That looks like a duochrome, and it actually works on my eyes, but actually when it goes on it doesn't seem like it's a duochrome, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to get a wipe out just to wipe off those swatches. And ouch. I've got my cloth there and still going for the trousers. Right, just dry off. Okay, so I am going to put that in the drawer, but I really do like it. Also, I kept this one in there, which is the High Heart Makeup Peaches, Chocolate and Peaches palette. And as you know, it looks like this, and I did go in a few times with this. I do actually like this palette. There's some really nice shades, and as you can see there's some little dents here, because I usually use that as a transition shade. And yeah, I really enjoy this palette, although I think I'm a little bit bored of having palettes with mostly neutrals in, so you'll see what I've chosen. It's quite colourful. And also the Jack palette. Now I love this. I really like this, and this has got a lot of colour. You will see where I've actually used shades. You can, let's do this again, because that ring light's really a hindrance. Yeah, I've dented there and got a dent in there. You can see where I've been going in there. That one. Love the gold, love the pink. These are gorgeous. Really love that for a highlighter. It's absolutely really nice. And I really like this palette. But I'm not going to carry on with it because this is relatively new to my collection. Oh, it's a card thing. I thought the mirror was rattling then. So, because it's relatively new, I haven't got to rush and try and use it, if you know what I mean. Because it's not been there for a couple of years. Hopefully it doesn't sit there for 2 years before I pick it up again. I don't think it will. So I'm going to carry on using this I Heart Revolution Marshmallow palette, as the mirror is disgusting, but oops. But yeah, I'm really loving this, and I'm using every shade except for that one, because this one is just as a blusher, that just won't work for me. It's too dark. So I'm going to be keeping that in there. Just wipe that off. And I'm also keeping in there this W7 Strobe Time palette. As I'm going with that one a hell of a lot. I use that as a blush topper, and that one also I've been using. I did try that as a bronzer, I didn't like it. So I'm going to swatch this quickly for you because I don't think I've done swatches of this. So I'll just do hand swatches. Wow. So as you can see, that does say blusher, but I relatively use it as a blush topper. I quite like it. The bronzer, I could not put that all over my face. Well, not all over, we don't do that, but I could not use that as a bronzer. But love these, absolutely stunning. Let's see if it, yeah, you can see now how beautiful they are, and they are so soft. And I'm going to carry on using it because I think I've had that 2 years, maybe going on 3, so it does need to be used up now. But they still sell this. Yeah, my local B&M still sell this at $3.99. So if you see it, I'd recommend you pick it up. It's lovely, it's really nice. I really like it, so I'm carrying on with that. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use up these. I'm using up the finishing spray. I'm not a big fan. I liked it from the start, but now when I use it, I think it just settles into my pores on my face, and I just don't like the texture it gives. But I'm going to give it another try and perhaps spray less and further away from my face and see if that works. But I'm going to use it up. There's not much in there. And also this primer water. It's okay. It's not the best primer water I've used. The best one I've used is Primark's. £2, and I think it's 150 mils. It's really good. I really like that one. I'm hoping to pick one up very soon. So if the queues are not too bad, I'm going to pick one of those up at the weekend, because Friday. So I'm looking forward to getting some products from there, which I have been wanting to get for a long time. I'm now going to be using this concealer, which is a matte base concealer from Revolution in the shade C1. I've got plenty to go at. I like it, it's nice. I've got it on today, but I prefer that collection one in the stick, and that's all gone now. It was in my previous empties video, which I think has gone up, and I put it in there where it wasn't finished because I knew I was going to finish it pretty soon, and it was the next day. And that one's £2, this one's £3. I prefer the other one, to be honest, but this is okay. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just my preference. Foundation I'm using is this Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-hour breathable foundation. I really like it. It's roughly about, that looks like it's up there, but it's actually more down here. I have actually repurchased that, so I have another one to go at. Oh, it's getting there. I'm going to also continue using that. I haven't been using it. I've been using concealer. I'm being a bit lazy, but I'm going in with that. Going to finish that up. I'm also going to finish up this Nars Mascara, the Climax one, and also use up the other sample. I've got a love-hate relationship with this. At first I loved it, and then it's like not loving you so much, and then it's kind of a bit like that at the minute. So yeah, I'm going to use it up. Lipsticks I have in here are the usual, but I am going to use, where are you? This one, the soap one, which is in the shade Cake. I'm going to use that end because we all know that when you screw that off, there's more product in there where you can go in with a brush. But you can see how much I've actually got to use now. And so I'm going to be using the rest of that up. And I have a backup for that. And I'm also going to continue using this, the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. I've kind of fell out of love with it a bit, ish. So I'm thinking of trying something else. I just wish Aldi would have their one in again, because I'd get that. I've not been going in with that banana powder to set my eyelids, but I'm going to start doing that. And apart from odd bits here and there, oh yeah, I'm going to be using this as well, which is my milk chocolate contour palette from My Hubby Revolution. And yeah, I'm going to use that up before I buy another bronzer, even though I keep looking for another bronzer. I'll keep stopping myself purchasing one, because I know what it's going to be like. I'll buy a new bronzer, then that won't get used. I know what I'm like. Right, so that is all there. So these are the products I have chosen, the eyeshadow palettes rather. So I've chosen the Beauty Bay Brights palette and the You Can Be Fruit Filling palette, because I'm just loving the colour at the minute. And I went in with the Beauty Bay palette today, and I'm not mad at that. Look, I really like it. I thought I'll go a bit crazy today. Yeah, the lid shade often goes up there. It's just the way my eyes are. But I really like it. And really love this palette. Try not to blind you with that mirror. So yeah, I'm going to be going in with that. Today I used that, oops, try not to stab it, that orange there to just transition. No, you didn't. That orange there for transition, sorry. Then I went in with that one. No, I didn't. I can't get this going today. I've been here for about an hour trying to get it started. So yes, that orange for transition, that one afterwards. We'll get there in the end, didn't we? And then I put that green on the lid, and then I went in with that purple on the inner corner, followed by that gold on the inner part of the corner there. Yeah, the inner eyelid, you know what I mean. And then the inner corner with the gold, and also on the brow bone. And I went in with that really bright pink there under the lower lash line when I can speak. And I'm really liking it. Also this one, I haven't really used this much since I got it, and that was near on a year ago. Actually, it more than likely will be a year ago by the time this goes up. And it looks like this. So nice pops of colour. There are a couple of cream shades in there, and might not work very well for me because the crease on me. So I'll have to go over the top with a similar coloured shimmer shade in a powder format, and it'll be fine. So yeah, I'm not worked with this palette loads, and I just want to have another pop at it. And there are some neutrally shades if I so want some. So yeah, I'm going to be using that. So they're the palettes I'm using. I'm not choosing anything else because I'll choose another two and I won't go in with them. So I'm going to see if I actually can get some use out of these this time. Unless I'm testing the palette out for you guys for a look, then these are the ones I'm just using for the month of June. Right guys, I've waffled on and off and got my words all over the place as usual. I'm going to be linking the Authentic Army in the description below, which is a group of girls that will give you an authentic review, and also one that plays the kazoo. She's very good. You should go out and check out her channel. I'm going to link them down in the description anyway. Also, please, if you enjoyed this video, please press the thumbs up button. If you didn't enjoy it, that's fine. If you press thumbs down, I won't be offended. Also, while you're there, consider subscribing and press the notification bell at the side so you will be notified when I upload new content. I will see you again next time. Goodbye everyone.
Sing it out at street level. No boost the bass and twist the treble. All I need